call and response style, mixing of lead guitar and chords. I'm in the key of G major and I'm playing off the pentatonic scale in the first position. I'm mixing in some notes from the major pentatonic scale as well. So I'm starting things off with a triplet and bending off the G string, which is really common in blues guitar rock playing as well. This triplet here. Alright, so I'm doing some trills as well, some triplet style trills. Okay, and a really common type of lead line. I'm answering it with this chord. Okay, so that's like a 6 chord. So it's just an answer. And then continuing on. So that finishes my first 4 bars on the 1. So what I'm doing on that second half, hitting the root, and then doing a slide. Okay, there's a little bit of a backwards rake. Alright, so that's just another interesting technique there. Practice that slowly, but it's a great way of resolving or getting back into that 1 chord. And then 2 bars on the 4 chord, which is a C, and my lead in line is like this. So that's a C right there that I'm resolving to that C note, and then I'm going to be hitting my C9 chord. Okay? Again, I'm using a bend on the G string, and then those triplet trills to the C, and then answering with this chord. Alright, to the 1. Another great blues and rock line. Alright, here it is slow. To the 1 chord. So I'm sliding this time into the major 3 of the G, and I'm staying in that first position again. I'm using some slides. There's a pull-up. And to the last 4 bars of the 12-bar progression, I'm staying in the call and response style, so I'm going to be playing a lead line into my 5 chord. So my 5 chord in this case is a D9. All right, I was playing a C9 on the 4 chord, so it's just 1 full tone up. My lead in line so I'm bending on the B string. I'm doing this trill off of the E string. I've been using these trills all throughout my example. Triplet trills. Then I'm going to the 4 chord, but I'm not going to hit the 4 chord. I'm just going to play through the 4. So that's another important blues soloing technique. It's just to play through changes to take me somewhere, and that's in this case taking me to the 1 chord. So here it is. And to get to my 1, I'm hammering on to my major 3, which will definitely highlight my 1 chord there. Finishing things off with my 5 chord. Into my 1 chord into another 12-bar progression. And I can continue on with my solo. So what I'm doing is mixing chords and lines off the pentatonic scale. I'm staying in one position. Of course, you could move around. You could play in different positions. But in this case, I just want to keep things simple. I'm mixing those chords and lines. And the lines are composed of some techniques as well. There's these bent notes into triplets. Really important for blues and rock guitar, of course. There's slides as well. And definitely these triplets. All right, so you can experiment with those, and you can definitely play on your own this way, mixing the chords and lead at the same time. It sounds great when you combine it with a band as well, another guitar, bass, drums, piano, whichever way. It sounds excellent. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. It really helps things out. And I'm going to return next week with another blues guitar lesson.